Hi, this is Lance Stadler with the Stadler Group at RE/MAX Center. Let's talk about deficiency judgments. Now, the deficiency amount is the amount of unpaid principal and or interest accrued. So let's take a look and see what happens to all that lost money. But before we do, as required by law, I must disclose the following information. Neither RE/MAX Center nor the Stadler Group assume any responsibility nor guarantee the accuracy of this information and is not engaged in the practice of law nor gives legal advice. It is strongly recommended that you seek appropriate professional counsel regarding your rights as a homeowner. Neither RE/MAX Center nor the Stadler Group is associated with the government, and our service is not approved by the government or your lender. Even if you accept this offer and use our service, your lender may not agree to change your loan. So first, let's discuss what is a short sale. The term short sale is used in the real estate world to describe when there is more debt owed on the property than the actual property's worth. The owner can't sell or refinance the property unless the mortgage or lien holders agree to accept a payment that's less or short of the amount that the owner actually owes. Now, the reason to do a short sale is to rid yourself of the property. However, it's very important to remember that you're the owner of that property all the way to the foreclosure sale date. Therefore, you as the borrower are the only person that can entertain any and all offers on that property. So believe it or not, this actually gives you the upper hand when negotiating with your lender. This is why it's so crucial that any borrower utilize a company or individual that's truly versed in short sale transactions. Whoever you choose to work with needs to know and understand how the bank deals with the loss so you can end up with the best end result. Now, believe it or not, the majority of time in today's real estate market, when a short sale is negotiated properly, the borrower will receive forgiveness of debt on that loan in conjunction with a 1099 being issued. Now, we'll talk about this more in a minute, but another way the bank collects a deficiency is through a promissory note. Now, a promissory note is a note from the lender for a specific amount of money, normally at 0% interest and payable over a specific number of years. If you have a true short sale professional in your corner, they're going to know how to negotiate this with the lender to attempt to get rid of that promissory note. And that brings us to our next point. Rather than pay over a number of years, you might want to offer a cash contribution payable at closing to eliminate that promissory note. Now, the other way the bank will collect on the deficiency is to issue the borrower a 1099. Basically, when facing foreclosure or short sale, there are two types of 1099s issued. If the home goes to foreclosure, the borrower can expect to receive a 1099-A, which is an abandonment of debt. Now, that 1099-A can be a taxable amount to the borrower. If the property goes to short sale, the borrower can expect to receive a 1099-C, which is a cancellation of debt. Either way, by issuing the borrower a 1099, the bank is basically making their loss the seller's gain. So from the bank's perspective, the 1099 is a great way to write off that loss. Now, thanks to the Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act of 2007, you may be able to write off that loss as well. This basically allows the borrower forgiveness from the tax liability of the 1099 resulting in the foreclosure or short sale only if 1, it's their primary residence, or 2, the borrower is deemed insolvent. So consult with your accountant, because by filing your taxes correctly, utilizing IRS Form 982, you may not have to pay income taxes on that 1099 received. Now, basically, insolvency is any time a borrower has more debt or liabilities than actual assets. Most borrowers that find themselves in this situation are going to fit in this category. Now, I'm not a CPA and I'm not giving tax advice, but these are the questions you should be asking your CPA, and these are the questions your realtor or advocate in your short sale should be pointing out to you. I hope this information helps you to keep stress at a minimum during this process, and as you prepare for the future. I understand that this decision may have been very difficult to come to. With that in mind, I just want to remind you that the whole purpose of this transaction is to position you or you and your family for a healthier financial future, one which allows security and freedom. If you or someone you know are facing financial difficulties, call us today at 678-985-1234 or visit www.greateratlantaforeclosureoptions.com.